Hello. I guess I still have my radio on. Sorry about that. Turn my music on StreamYard. Or I'm sorry, Restream. Put it on quiet. Let's see. Let's try this out. Here's the finish the boot to that page. Okay. This is not really a junk journal. This is just like a little journal. Just a little journal I'm making for somebody small. It's just making it because it seems like I'm, I'm still learning how to do these things and put them together, and so I'll keep making them. The better I'll get, you know. That's what I'm gonna do. I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to be doing this evening. I just knew I wanted to go live for a little while. I'm really not sure what all I want in this little book here. I think it's cute. I'm really enjoying putting stickers in it. I'll put that right here. Stickers right here. Or, maybe do something like this sticker book and use kind of like a little background or something. Just this is gonna be. It's not gonna be fat. I can't make it fat because it's just gonna be mostly winter. So I'm just making things kind of tiny. It's gonna get to a grand at the ends that I go to. I've already given my Grinch one out from there before Christmas. But my other friend will really like this. I think she'll like the papers a lot. I mean, it's not 100% perfect, but I think it's nice. You know, my work. Okay, what page up? Green. I like those. I don't know if I can look at it. Or not. I don't know. I guess you can. I don't know. It's still Vellum. I'm still very new to Vellum. I'm not sure, quite sure about Vellum. How you should use it. I guess if you can hear the music in the background, that's Restream's music, and supposedly that's okay to listen to. I don't know. Let me see. Otherwise, I'll just keep listening to my music until I get monetized, if I ever do. I probably never will, so I don't really care. I've been stuck at like 879 subscribers for like ever. Like a year and a half, 2 years. I never really tried anything. I moved away and went to TikTok, a lot of like over 1,000 subscribers over there. And then I stopped looking around on any of the platforms really. I don't really do anything on none of them. But YouTube, I just come live here from time to time. I want to glue this down. And then maybe fill in some stickers on the other side. Is this side better? I know this side. We'll put some stickers on it. I just want to give them room, things to look at, and then give them room to journal on pages. Like when I put stickers on here, I'm going to save them room where they can just write wherever on this. This is definitely eligible to write on. Oh, this is. Even this, if you wanted to, but it's a little bit difficult. This is a little bit more difficult to write on. It's got heavy strands in it. You can write on all of it. Very beautiful. The question is, what's the... Hi, Space May. The question is, what's the best way to glue down yellow? And I don't know that, so I'm just going to use my Eileen's, I think it's Eileen. That'll work. Depending on if my mood changes, I might jump over to jelly printing too. I don't know. That's what my hubby says, you know what? Because I came up here earlier to craft. Right before dinner time. And I got too freaking hungry. I couldn't craft because I was hungry. So I went home, made dinner, waited around for a little bit, and then decided now I want to go back and craft. But here it is. Well, I've been here since about 9:15. I'm not tired. I have it. I find it hard to sleep at night. Do not sleep well at night. They began to tell me about the music. I pretty much just want to give some tags, leave some room to journal, and I don't want it to be huge. I still gotta figure out something that goes with it. I don't know what I want to do. But I've already got lots of coffee dyed, lots of coffee dyed paper over here drying. I think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna keep this one. This one was my very first one to make, and I made. Oh yeah, huh? Thank you. Because this is the very first one I made, and it was pretty crappy because I was following her on the video as I was making it, and it was kind of crappy. But I follow it to know what to do, and that's why this one is much better. Um, but I could probably keep, you know, just take it apart and just use everything again. I don't know though. I can get something for it. But I do want to make another a double signature one, and then one day, try a where was I? One day try a three. You know, maybe one day. Let's just, I'm gonna put some Washington. Yeah. Oh, and this is the Scotch one. This is a good one. Scotch Washington would be a good one. Are you a night out too, Stacy? Do you find yourself staying up late at night like I do? Hi, Strata. How are you? I left a little bit on there. Depending on the night. No, most nights yeah, that's me too. Yeah, but some nights I'll go to bed nice and early or whatever. Some nights. Just depends on the night. Yeah, you're so right about that. Depends on the night. Man, I can't cut straight left one time. Oh, son of a gun. Eesh. God, see, I'm ready to stay here in my classroom for a while tonight. I got my Jane Davenport apron on. I'm good to go. Yellow is my worst color ever. A lot of people that know me know that about me. I don't like yellow, but I figured I would put it in my journal here, my little journal that I'm gonna gift out. I figured I would put it in here because it would, it would challenge me a little bit. Because you have to be able to work with kind of all colors especially if you make things for people. Because especially make it, and they like a color that you don't like. What are you gonna do? That's okay, Sada. You don't have to always come into my lives. Oh, you mean that you're missing them because you don't get the notification, or just because maybe you're doing something else? It doesn't matter. It's okay. I'm sorry if you're not getting notifications though, but I do hear that a lot. If that's the case, I mean, I'm sorry if that's the case, but I hear that from a lot of people that freaking notifications don't even go out half the darn time. I've just been goofing around. I made this little single signature journal. I'm not calling it a junk journal because this is not. I found out what went down a rabbit hole and everything with this junk journal thing. And I found out what a real junk journal is, and this is not it. What I'm making is not it. But I don't want to consider myself what I'm making is scrapbooking either, because I'm not putting in photos of my family or friends or anything like that either. So it's not like scrapbooking. So I don't know what I'm making. I'm just making a type of journal that somebody can write in, and they have the cool page layouts or pictures or whatever. I don't know. I'm just doing it because it seems fun. It really does. I don't know if the one lady that I'm gonna gift it to, she reads a lot. She goes to the bins and she looks at all the books. And so and she's the one who invited me to the Christmas party. And for the ladies. And the only thing that we had to bring was something for the potluck and then a gift for the gift exchange. Or for the elephant gift thingy or whatever. And so I did that, and I brought her a card too, but I didn't bring her nothing specific for her. And I kind of want to do that now. After I finish this, I want to give her this journal because if she's a reader, maybe she likes to write too. She's like I think part of her job is at the library, I think. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. Because I mean, like, it, when I ask like, what the definition of junk journal is, it tells me one thing that it's just it could be anything that someone gives you as well. It could be junk. Like people that gave me these. The lady that gave me these, that could be junk or something. That might not be. That might not be cool to me, but I'll be like, oh, hey, that's kind of junky to me, so I'm gonna use that for junk or whatever. You know what I mean? So you just, I guess, never know when it's junk and when it's not. Sometimes, but the thing is I just can't see myself cutting up plastic cups or plastic bags and gluing them in my nice pretty journal that I worked hard to make. I can't do that. But now I've seen other girls that buy their journal and put all their stuff in there. That's fine, but I make mine out of a book. I got a book out and I make it that way. That's how I make mine. That's the easiest and cheapest way for me. Yeah, and that's what I like because I love mixed media. That's what I love to do, mixed media, abstract kind of stuff. That's perfect for me because I actually made my sister about 5 years ago. I called it a mixed media mashup journal. And I used to play mixed media mashup every single week, nonstop. Well, I mean, for forever, a couple of years. And that's pretty power right there. And so I started doing it in this book for my sister, an altered book. And it turned out really beautiful, and she loved it, and she still has it, and she can't wait to get something else from me. And so I got to make her something else. So I'm looking for something I want to put on this yellow page. I was thinking about where to go. This big, lovely sticker. That's very pretty right there. That would leave her room to be able to write. The lines to this yellow paper is on this side. She can still write on the box. Just gonna glance and see it. I tried to come and do my crafting early in the morning, this early morning. It was so freaking cold in my craft room. I said, nope. Grabbed my stuff, turned around, went right back home. Said, nope, I'm not doing this right now. Penguins. I have to do those on the page somehow. My daughter loves penguins. Yes, she does. It's pretty power too. I don't know. It's probably gonna be that one. I want the other books, but the other ones are a little bit more. This one was a little bit cheaper on Amazon. But the other ones that they have, the other two that I can find, they're a little bit more. One is 17 and one is like 22. I'm like, geez, why is it gotta be so freaking why does everything have to be so darn expensive anymore? I mean, ugh. To leave a lot of writing pages. That's what I'm wanting to do. I want to leave a lot of just little, like my one friend. She showed me her journal that she was the type of person that would get journals that she could write in. She didn't make them; she'd buy them from people, and she would write all over in this area and this area. You know, she would write down the washi tape. And I thought that was really amazing because to see a junk journal or journal, whatever, made and then be given to somebody that does something more to it, I don't know. I just think that's really cool. Like all these pages were the specialty pages, all the rice papers and stuff I got from Kozo Studio. I think I'm gonna. Oh, did I lose that page? I did. It's back here. Yeah, there's something else that pops out with yellow that I might want to put down. Hi, welcome. Is that Crossover Paranormal Society? Yeah, hi, welcome. I'm just your kind of newbie crafter out here. Oh, look at that little girl in that little yellow uh, I'm still a learner. I'm still learning my crafting, but I'm out here doing my thing. I did. I got this one. So far I got this little one here. And then I got this purple one somewhere on the kind of a purple page. This one right here. They're flat pockets. I didn't want to fold them under and raise them like that because I want them to be flat enough for every page to have something. Hi, welcome everybody. Thank you for coming over. So I'm hoping that I put that flower right here. Peel it off nice and easy. And they can still write all around the flower. Cover up that little dot, maybe, hopefully it will. I might need to add a little bit of extra glue to this. I'm just not good at making real pockets. The only pockets I really know how to make are just some little flat ones. You guys, you don't know how many different videos I watch, and I go from video to video and just trying to find ways how to make things, things that are just gaps that are missing in my brain that I want to learn how to do, that I just need visual to figure it out. I know, Estrada, I know, right? I want to get the other two. Mine I got on Amazon. It was a little cheaper on Amazon. I don't know if the other two are on Amazon, but I want them. But they're a little bit more. Oh yay, covered up that. I'm thinking I'm going to leave all these little blocks right here. You can see the texture in the paper right here. I'm going to leave it all open. I don't think I want to do anything on this. Let her write in the blocks. Or, I think I'll come back to it if I have to. Now this one I don't know. How many of you work from your journals from front to back? I don't. I never learned that way. I learned working at it from the middle to the front to the back to left to right. Oh, they are? Oh, you do? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to look on Amazon then because this one was cheaper, a little bit cheaper on Amazon. So I want to see if the other two are a little bit cheaper on Amazon. That would be nice. I kind of feel like I want to do some jelly plating. It'll take me just a minute to bring that stuff out. If you guys will give me just a minute, don't leave me. I really feel like doing jelly plate. I want to play with my spray paint. See, it's already. Maybe it should have been this wide. When I picked it up, I got another one. This one. We dissected it. It's a little bit fatter. This one's going to have two or three. Found this little one at the bin, so it's really cute. Somebody had to have made this homemade. They had to have. I forgot to show this the other day. This is something I got from the bins the other day. It's a little. Please, can I open it? I'll put this blank. Yes. Somebody had to have homemade it or handmade it because it just looks like it was like, look, there's the tie and the signature. That was handmade at home. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. It's too dang expensive. But this pretty paper, whoever made that, it's a nice little journal to use. Yeah, I don't know what they wrapped it up, but they sewed all the edges. I don't know what this is, what kind of fabric that is. It's like boho or something like that. Is that boho maybe? Can I even get it to go around? My goodness. Isn't that how it goes? That was made. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And maybe you guys can give me your advice. I want to put a charm on this, okay? Because I have a whole box of metal, mixed media metals that have charms and all kinds of stuff. And I want to put a charm in here, but I don't remember how I did it last time. I don't remember. Do I just take my crocodile and poke a hole with my crocodile right here and do a eyelet and hang it from there? Hmm. I just don't remember, but that's what I want to do. I guess the only way I'll try is to use it on the other one. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna put these couple things away. Quick minute. It won't take me long until I play this right by. And I think I. Oh. Oh. Oh, I see, Estrada, what you mean. Only if I can carefully do it, but it's something that should be done before the signature. Okay. Okay, well, I get that. Okay, if I can safely do it. Okay, I get that. Thank you very much. I'm dirty or delicate. and things out. Right off the bat, I want to do black and gold because I want more black and gold to do another collage. I want to do another one like this. These are all my jelly prints. I want to do another one like this. This is one. This is another one. This is another one. And this is another jelly print. I want to make this kind of collage again, or whatever you call it. But I like how it turned out. I even wrapped it over to the sides. I think it looks good. Well, we're going to see how much longer this new heat gun that I have, because my heat gun did quit, guys. The heat gun, the one, okay, I kept 2 things out of all my craft supplies that I got rid of. There were 2 things that I kept, okay? And one was my heat gun, and 2 was my Jane Davenport apron. And I'm wearing that now, and that heat gun took crap a couple of nights, well, no, about a week ago now. And I had to buy this one from Amazon. So I did have an industrial Harbor Freight one. This one, they call it a mini, but it has 2 speeds, but we'll see. I don't know. All right, we're gonna use some gold Liquitex spray paint. Iridescent antique gold. It is water-based. That's why we can use it. Cannot use, and it's acrylic, of course, but cannot use any acrylic paint. Like this is acrylic as well, but this is solvent acrylic. This will eat up your jelly plate. This was water-based. Liquitex are all water-based. I just always say that. That way somebody don't see my video later down the line. You know, they're like, I tried that and or whatever. You know, I always try to say, try to make sure it's water-based. There's no odor, no fumes. It's like aerosol, like you would put your hairspray in your hair back in the 80s. It's like that. Try a little bit more. Can you guys tell me, is that loud or does the noise die out? Okay, good. Okay, I wondered because I remember back like when I first started crafting, when I very first ever started crafting, which was almost 7 years ago now. My very first heat gun, it was just so loud in my live streams. I mean, I had to pause or do something. I forget what I did. That was so long ago, but it just would not be quiet. Or when I was live with people, I would mute mine. That's what I would do. This, yes, it dries fast. It does, but I just use my heat gun to help it dry a little quicker. These are we'll give it a second longer to dry. These are some of the prints that I get from the gold and my masks. I'm muted. Am I muted? Can you guys hear me okay? Let me turn off this music off of Restream. Oh, you mean what I was talking about? Yeah, yeah. It's so hard sometimes for me to understand that, I know. Oh my gosh. I can hear. Okay, yeah, no, it was me, Estrada. It's me. I'm being a dork. I knew what she meant now. I should have known better. I know what her meant now. I just didn't pick it up fast enough. My brain just not working fast enough right now. I knew what her meant eventually. And it's supposed to be like a thin layer, and I don't think that's too thick. I don't, because I think it should be okay. So I want to get all the colors, but they are, mind you, $15 a can. But you can get a coupon one at a time for 30 off or something like that. I'm using the rice paper to pick up. I gotta let it dry too. But I have black and white and gold for now. I think the next colors that I'm going to get is like a pink, a blue, a purple, or silver. There's silver, like there's gold. There's a silver. Oh, hopefully that's good enough. I'm new to my, I'm gonna, because I was so used to my other heat gun. This is gonna be new to me. I hope I did it long enough. Did I? Oh, I did. I think so. Yay, it's pretty. Just have to cut the edges. It's really pretty. And it's already dry. I mean, it's already dry. Let's do shapes. We're gonna do some shapes. Yeah, let's do some shapes. I printed all these with my Cricut, all my stencils and all my masks. Can I say it? Oh, hello. These things, masks. I made all with my Cricut. Yes. Any acrylic water-based, there are more out there. Yes. Any acrylic water-based spray paint. Yes. If it says anything about solvent, that's a bad no-no. Because solvent means to eat away, to clean it up, to take away. Um, well, basically that's how my husband put it to me. You know, solvent would clean it up, so it would eat away the jelly plate out in time. It may not do it right away, but it would do it in time. And that's how I bought those other cans that I just showed earlier. Because I didn't know that at first, and I almost used those on my jelly plate. Thank goodness I didn't, but nonetheless, I still have them, and I spent the $8 a piece on them. But they're cool, and I'll use them. Those have a little bit of an odor. You have to use those kind of by your door or outside, but they're not that bad. They don't smell like nothing like a regular spray paint. But mind you, acrylic spray paint is fun. That's what this page is. Where's my journal? This page right here, this shiny page right here is the acrylic spray paint from this can right here. But this is solvent based. Um, but it's good for wood, paper, cardboard. Um, you know, but not on your jelly plate. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, yeah, something like that. I got these are the colors that I ended up getting. I accidentally got this one because I thought it was gold, but gold is the name of the brand of the spray paint. And so, in reality, it's actually Sahara beige. It says it right here, Sahara beige. So it was nice. And then I got this kind of minty color. Um, can't tell what this one was, just like a mint color. And then this purplish pink color. And then this pinkish color one. So I'm gonna use them outside on something. Do something with them. They're like what the real people that paint murals and stuff like that, they use these kind of professional paints. Well, the ones that use spray paints anyways. What does that mean? Looks like lining color to me. That's you have to forgive me, sometimes I don't know what things mean. Or maybe Oh, looks like I was gonna say, or maybe the text didn't come out right, but I don't want to, you know. Looks like the linen color too. Yeah, it is. And I think when I sprayed it on my thing outside when I had my coffee dye paper outside, and I was spray painting the other paper, I sprayed a little bit of it, and it was like I think it was kind of like a linen color, like a I don't know. It's still pretty color. I don't know what all you. I guess it'll go with all the other ones too. Okay, let's see. We already got three of those, so maybe. Wait a minute. I don't want to put stuff. I got room for more. I got room for more. Okay, we're going to be spraying black on this. Black, and then we're going to go for pink. Black, gold, black, and pink. Black, gold, black, and pink. Those are the colors that I'm really wanting. And if you wonder how many things you can make, you can make so many pieces of paper with the spray paint. I've made, oh gosh, probably 100 pages by now with these 3 spray cans, just doing this little thing I'm doing, this little technique I'm doing. You don't need a whole lot. You'll see if you ever try it. Let's try a little bit. I know a lot of people say, well, don't dry acrylic with the heat gun. You're not supposed to. Acrylic is plastic. You don't dry plastic with heat. I'm like, whatever. I do it my way. You can do it your way. I use it. I use the heat gun to get things done faster. But I live in the desert. I live in Palm Springs, California, and in the summertime, I don't need nothing to get anything dry for me. Shoot, you just sit outside for 5 minutes. Actually, this isn't pink. It's they call it purple red. It looks pink to me, but they call it purple red. Hopefully, our black is dry enough. I think it is. No, not at all, because it's water based. That's what I don't know how you feel about Chat GPT or if you know anything about it. I went down a rabbit hole with Chat GPT and found out all kinds of information about the jelly plate and used with the spray paints and with the solvent spray paints and what happens to it. And then I asked my husband questions about solvents and stuff like that. And, um, it's very interesting. It's only because it's water based and it's acrylic. Like other ones, like the other spray paints, like if I would have used a different gold, acrylic gold, or like a solvent gold, I risk getting gold particles on my jelly plate that would embed in my jelly plate eventually. Um, that's one of the things it said it would do. But for whatever reason, water based, I can't remember all the information. Oh, the heat gun, right. Well, my other heat gun used to get extremely hot. You just have to make sure you don't get it too close because it would. It will, I'm sure that heat gun would melt this sucker pretty good if you let it. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're absolutely right. It would definitely hurt it if we let it. You just got to be careful. That's why I was like a little nervous at first using the new heat gun because I knew how my old one worked. I was familiar with that one, but this one's new to me. I'm not used to the heat on it or my other one got really, really, so hot. And this one seems to get hot, pretty hot, but not as hot as my other one. I have wondered though because my plate has turned yellow pretty much, and they say using cheap paints will do that. And I don't know if they consider Apple Barrel cheap paints, but that's the cheapest paints that I used on this. I didn't use nothing else. But if that's what they're saying, if that's why my plate is turning yellow. That one's pretty. You should have mixed the colors on top for the black. You should have done like a pink and a blue, mix it around a little bit or something. But I did want pink and black together though. These are the rest of my rice papers that I have. Yeah, that one was a good one. I like that one. Let's see. Now we gotta try one in white. Let's try one with white. White's a little different because, you know, white is like usually what your paper starts off to be, is white. So we're gonna do, we want white to be in weird shapes. Something like that. Let's see. Well, let's just try this one. We're going to spray white onto this one. We've used black, we've used gold, and now we're going to use white. You know, I could live in this room here. All I need is a little cot, and I could fall asleep here at night. My husband, he sleeps so hard he wouldn't even know until he woke up and I wasn't there in bed. Then he'd look and on a 360 and see where I'm at. And he'd be like, mm-hmm. Okay, so we have to kind of decide. Let's see, what colors? We'll use this one and this one. We'll use these two colors. It's not dry yet, though. And you can see when the acrylic is dry. You can tell. You can totally tell when the paint is dry. Okay, we're going to do... Hi, Trucker Jamie. Happy New Year again. On your way home? Oh, yay. We're going to do a dot there. Dot there. A dot there. Oh, maybe it's going to be too much. I don't know. Shoot. Oh, well. We'll just... Let's just see what we can do. We're just going to do it all in one. Just do it all in one swipe. We just took away all the green. I don't care. I don't care anymore. I added too much. That's why I had to do that. I had to mix it up all the way. Okay, now just put some heat to this sucker. I feel like I'm going quickly, but every time it seems to work. Oh, some of the green is still there. Some of it. Not a whole lot, but some of it. But I really like that one. Some of the green is there. Well, y'all, I think I'm going to get going. I'm going to sign off here. I think I'm going to do some rearranging in my craft room before I head out. So, well, I got to clean some stuff up, first of all. I left here the other night. When was it? Sunday night I left here, and I left everything out. I didn't put nothing away. Nothing. I just left everything I had out. I had my sticker boxes out. I had all my, oh my gosh, I had everything out. And I looked at it, and I was tired by the time I got done. And I seen what time it was, and it was like 3 a.m. I said, oh my gosh, I'm tired now. And I look at all this stuff around me and says, oh, I do not feel like putting all this away right now. And I was like, I don't have to. This is my room, my stuff. I can leave it. No one's going to come in and mess with anything. No one's going to come in and move anything. You know, it'll all be in the exact same spot as I left it all. I'm like, okay, I can do this. So I just took my keys and grabbed my purse, and I went home and came back this morning and cleaned up a little bit. And then I still have some more to do. I made a mess. Well, you know what? I'm excited because I never had such a big space. So I really use it. I mean, I have a little island on wheels. It came in the storage unit. I use it all the time. I push that sucker around all the time. I'm really grateful for my space I have now, and it makes me wish more that I didn't sell all my supplies. If I would have just, I don't know, if I would have somehow been able to communicate with my mother-in-law, she would have stored all of that for me. And I just, at the time, I didn't have the trust in her. I just didn't. So I sold it all. Yeah. But you know what? I'm more humble and grateful this time around while I'm getting my craft supplies again. I know how hard it is, how expensive it is. Because I was spending a lot of money on craft supplies just to have some craft supply, just because they were so pretty. Basically, hardly wouldn't use them sometimes. But now I'm different. You know, I'm grown up. I'm a grown up crafter now. I'm a grown up crafter now. Thank you guys for hanging out with me again. I know I don't stay on very long, but I stand up the whole time I'm here. I don't sit down. I do have a chair. I'm the size of my desk here is like a bar size. It's like up to my waist, and my chair is like a bar stool size. And it's not on wheels, but I can scoot it up and sit down with it, and it turns and everything. But you know, I get up and down all the time. I've always wanted a place, a space where I can just do what I want to do and walk around where I want to and stand up and do my crafting because I like to stand and do my crafting. I like to sit sometimes too, but I do like to stand. But there's going to be a time when I get older, I know, where standing and crafting is not going to be an option. And I'll deal with that when the time comes. No, I'm just no. We don't have to grow up. No, I maybe I worded that wrong. I'm just a more grown up crafter now. I guess I don't know. I'm more knowledgeable on crafting now. Thank you for hanging out with me, you guys. You have a wonderful night and happy New Year again. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. I do have one. I have two of them, but I only need one in here. It's right here. I sit on it sometimes. You guys can probably hear me move it sometimes. It's loud on my. I'm on a concrete floor, and I have a nice cushioned bar stool, very cushioned.